Hey guys, welcome back to another clip of Schach-manuel-lernen. Today with a bit special video. As you may recognize this position, it was the final game of this year's World Championship. And here White made a mistake. It's well known that he blundered here the draw. However, I thought it's important to you to understand why it's not a good move, because in the media you just hear, yeah, it was a huge blunder and everything, but no one maybe told you the reason why. So White, like Dingleren here, played Rook f2, and in the first moment it doesn't look like a huge mistake. However, when we think about the principles of chess that we learned together, is when you're material up, which is here the case for black, you try to exchange pieces. So with that in mind, Gukesh traded the pieces, and after bishop, White has no option rather than exchanging the bishops as well. And now we are in one of the basic endgames. So after king e3 and king e5, that was actually the final position where Ding resigned, and I will show you why. Like, let's say if White goes back here, for you as black it's important not to play this pawn move, because otherwise there's a trade, and as we saw already in a couple of videos that I showed you, this is a draw. Like, let's say king goes here, g3, king g1, very important. King here, and afterwards it would be a draw. So there is still this margin of doing it wrong, of doing it a draw. However, of course, on their skill level, it's a complete different story. Because if White plays king f2, black can play king d4. D4 is important that we are in the opposition as a perspective of black, which means if White stops our king from going here, then we are again in opposition, and it's always White who has to move. So let's say if I go here, now we can infiltrate the position with this move, because White would like to go here, but this square is not available due to the pawn on g4. That's why if we would go here, we have the opposition, and then black can just run to the pawn. And with two pawns, it's quite easy win. Let's say if White makes a bit more resistance and goes to g2, then black can go once more to the opposition. It's White who has to leave it. And after king and king, we can defend the pawn, but only temporarily, because at the end we will still lose it. So, and that was actually the reason why Ding resigned already here. For you it's just important that, of course, it was a blunder, but it was not a blunder that on every level is easy to understand, because if you don't know this maneuver here, it can be still tricky for you to win as black. So you just push this variation. You just push the king back until you reach the pawn of White. And yeah, with this endgame lesson, I would say so. I wish you a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy and always keep on fighting until the last move. See you soon, guys.